Yes, sir.
but the screen is not coming.
Yeah, yeah. That's audio and text. With RFQ, we have requested quotations to vendor. Now, what vendor will do? He will give the quotations to you. Means price list. Okay. Right on heading quotation. Right on heading quotation. Please mute your audio, please.
Muted.
Yes. Right on. Quotation heading. Heading quotation. Okay. Right on, guys. Quotation is a reply by vendor for requested RFQ. For requested RFQ. Quotations contain or it contains the price, comma, terms and conditions of the material. Terms and conditions of the material offered by vendor. Offered by vendor. So guys, you want to buy the material, so you requested price to vendor. So now what vendor is doing? He is giving price to you. Okay. So that is what this. He is giving price, comma, terms and conditions. Okay. Right on. We means in bracket client. Your client will receive quotations from vendor and maintains the same in maintains the same maintains the same in SAP because vendor don't have access to our SAP. See, vendor don't have access now. So what we will do? We will receive quotations from him, and on behalf of him, we will maintain it. We means your clients will maintain. Okay. Right on. Next, vendors will submit quotations. Vendors will submit quotations through email or fax or direct submission. Courier or direct submission in the company. So he will email or he will fax or he will courier or he will submit the quotations directly to the company. Okay, guys. Now right on. Maintain quotations. Now we are going to maintain the prices in SAP system. So simple concept are we requested prices through document called RFQ. Whatever prices we requested, vendor has replied to that, and that reply is called quotation. Okay. Right on heading. Maintain quotations. Maintain quotation. C code ME47. Right on path. SAP Easy Access screen. SAP menu. Logistics. Materials management. Purchasing. Under purchasing, RFQ/quotation. Under RFQ/quotation, quotation. Under quotation, ME47. Maintain. Enter. Right on this part. SAP Easy Access screen, SAP menu. Just 1 second, I'll open SAP and you can check in that. Here. See, SAP Easy Access screen, SAP menu, then logistics. Under logistics, materials management. Under materials management, purchasing. Under purchasing, RFQ/quotation. Under RFQ/quotation, quotation. Under quotation, ME47, maintain, enter. ME47, maintain, enter. So guys, I asked you to write RFQ numbers. Please tell me RFQ number. Did you write
Unmuted.
40
Sir. 40
40?
311
311. Okay, 40311
0000
0000
0.
Okay, all zeros. Okay. So write on your RFQ number. Give RFQ number. Enter. Give RFQ number. Enter. So first I received price from Tata Steel. So I'm entering Tata Steel prices. So give RFQ number. Enter. So here guys, click on item condition. Click on item condition. Here guys, again I am showing, click on item condition, this icon. Here you can check that icon, 1 second. Here, this icon. Okay, item condition. Click on item condition. And here guys. Just 1 second, I'll write these conditions here. Okay. See, write on maintain prices. My gross price is 1000 rupees and he is giving discount of 10%. Okay, and he is charging 2% transport charge. This is what the conditions he has given, vendor. Okay, right on. Maintain gross price and RA01 discount. Maintain gross price, comma discount, comma FRA1. See, if you didn't found FRA1 or RA01, simply you type it here. FRA1 and just press enter. It will come automatically. Simply you type FRA1 in this condition type line. It will come automatically. But we'll discuss this in 6th master data, not it started. We'll discuss that. Give gross price, comma discounts and price. So guys, he is charging 1000 rupees per material. Here, per one material. But out of 1000, he is giving 10% discount on each material. It means 900 rupees each material. On 900, again he is charging 2% as transport charges. So, total material cost is 918 rupees, including transport. Without transport, 900 rupees. This is what the vendor has given. That one. Maintain prices in bracket given by vendor. In bracket given by vendor. In bracket given by vendor. Okay. Bracket close. Here. Go back and save. Go back and save. Here guys. After discount without transport, 900 rupees is your cost. Okay. Save it. This is first RFQ. Now let us go for second RFQ because I requested price to 2 vendors. Na? The second RFQ I am giving. So same. Click on item condition. And then this vendor is Vizag Steel vendor here. See, when you go for maintaining price, if you found like this only gross price, then simply if you want discount RA01, you just type it here. and press enter. You will get discount also here. You have to maintain. Next, if you want transport, FRA1 is transport. Just press enter. So you got transport also. Now, this vendor is giving for 900 rupees and he is not giving any discount to you and is charging 10% transport charge. He's charging 10% transport charges. See, material cost without transport is 900 rupees or he is giving 2% discount. Let us take 2% discount. So material cost without transport is 882 rupees. But after transport 970 rupees. Okay. Just go back and save it. Just go back and save it. So guys, this is how you have to maintain prices. Write down T code. That's it. Write down T code. Write down T code. ME47. Maintain / change quotation. Maintain / change quotation. Maintain / change quotation. Okay. Maintain / change quotation. ME48. Display quotation. Display quotation. So guys, now you requested quotation. Okay. Then you received quotation from 2 vendors. Now from whom you will buy? From Tata Steels or from Vizag Steel? So that we have to compare prices. Write on heading. Price comparison statement. This is the last step to finalize vendor. Write on heading. Price comparison statement. Okay, well done. Price comparison will be used. Price comparison will be used to finalize the vendor. To finalize the vendor. To finalize the vendor. Price comparison will be used to finalize the vendor. To finalize the vendor. Full stop. Then we can compare prices between vendor. We can compare prices between vendor, comma, between vendor, comma, between material, comma, between material, comma, between RFQ numbers, between RFQ numbers, between RFQ numbers, between RFQ numbers. Between RFQ numbers. Full stop. Next. While comparing prices, we can include discount and transport charges. While comparing prices, we can include discount and transport charges. In bracket, delivery cost. Transport charge is nothing but delivery cost. Because transport is nothing but delivery now. Will be used for delivery purpose. So, delivery cost. while comparing prices, we can include discount and delivery cost. Means nothing but transport charges. Full stop. Right on. T code ME49. T code ME49. T code ME49. Right on pass. Right on pass. SAP Easy Access screen. SAP Easy Access screen. SAP menu. Logistics. SAP Easy Access screen. SAP menu. Logistics. Materials management. Under materials management, purchasing, under purchasing, RFQ/quotation, under RFQ/quotation, here guys, quotation, okay, under quotations here, ME49 price comparison, enter. ME49 price comparison, enter. ME49 price comparison, enter. ME49 price comparison, enter. So here guys, you purchase organization because purchasing department will finalize the vendor na. So we have to give purchase organization. Give purchase organization, comma, here, give RFQ numbers. Give RFQ numbers from and to. Give RFQ numbers from and to. So here we have to give RFQ numbers. Then guys, if you want to include discount, then here, activate include discount, activate delivery cost. Means it will include discount as well as it will include transport charges also. Okay. Activate include discount and activate include delivery cost. Activate those two both. And execute. Execute. And execute. Both are different materials. I'm not saying. So here guys, so system is giving rank to whom? So you check this and finalize the vendor. This is SAP. Right on. Note. Sorry, execute and finalize the vendor. Execute and finalize the vendor. Full stop. No need to save nothing, anything, just you check and save it, okay? Just you check, that's it. Note. Now very, very important note, right on. In SAP, we can compare prices. In SAP, we can compare prices, sorry, in SAP we can finalize vendors, not prices. In SAP we can finalize vendors. In SAP we can finalize vendors only by comparing prices. Only by comparing prices. Only by comparing prices. Only by comparing prices. System will not consider, system will not check quality. System will not check quality, because quality we have to check physically now. So that's why system will not include quality. System will not check quality. Okay. Yes. Now note number 2. Note number 2. Next note. After finalizing vendor, we have to give order. After finalizing vendor, we have to give order by creating purchase order. We have to give order by creating purchase order. By creating purchase order. By creating purchase order. Okay guys, full stop. So this is how you have to finalize vendor. First we got PR. So now you can check my P2P cycle presentation. Where it is? Here guys. So we got PR. Then we requested quotation. Then we received quotation. Then we have compared prices. Now we'll go for direct purchase order. Write down heading purchase order. Write down heading purchase order. Write down heading purchase order. Write down. Purchase order is an external purchasing document. Purchase order is an external purchasing document. Purchase order is an external purchasing document. Is an external purchasing document. Full stop. Purchase order is also called as order. Purchase order is also called as order. O-R-D-E-R. Order. Right. Purchase order, full stop and continue. Purchase order is an formal invitation. Purchase order is an formal invitation. Purchase order is an formal invitation given to vendors. Purchase order is an formal invitation given to vendors for supplying of material on required date. For supplying of material on required date. Full stop. Okay, so guys, purchase order is an order document. If you want to material, you have to give order, na? So giving order in this form of a document is called purchase order. Okay, full stop. Right on. Client's requirement. Heading client's requirement. Like business requirements. How you will get the business requirements. Right on. Client's requirement. Right on. In real-time project, client deals with different types of purchases. In real-time project, client deals with different types of purchases. In real-time project, client deals with different types of purchases such as domestic purchase, foreign purchase means imports. Domestic purchase, comma, foreign purchase means imports, comma, service purchase, comma, asset purchase, asset means capital, machinery, comma, asset purchase, comma, stock transfer, comma, stock transfer, etc. 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 Right on. We consultant has to provide solution to differentiate the purchase orders in SAP system. To differentiate the purchase orders in SAP system. To differentiate the purchase orders in SAP system. In SAP system. Full stop. So guys, we have to give different number series to differentiate the purchase orders. If I give same numbers to all the purchase order types, then how you will identify which number belongs to which type of purchase? Okay, so same like PR and RFQ, same configuration. Okay, right on. Next heading, consultant's role in purchase orders. Consultant's role. Right on, consultant's role. Now, we consultant has to create different number ranges. We consultant has to create different number ranges to differentiate type of purchase. We consultant has to create different types of number ranges to differentiate type of purchase. To differentiate type of purchase, comma, to maintain different number series, 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 we have to create different document types. To maintain different number series, we have to create different document types. We have to create different document types. Full stop. Right on. First one, define document type. Heading. First one, define document type. Heading. First one, define document type. Heading. Define document type. Heading. Right on. Document type differentiates. Document type differentiates the type of purchase. 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 Full stop. Right on. SAP has given standard document type. SAP has given standard document type for PO is NB. SAP has given standard document type. SAP has given standard document type for PO is NB. 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 Comma. We can use standard document type or we can use standard document type or we can customize our own document type or we can customize our own document type or we can customize our own document type by copying standard to fulfill client's business requirement. To fulfill client's business requirement. To fulfill client's business requirement. Okay. Yes, guys. Write down. Pass. Write down. Pass. SPRO IMG. Same like PR and RFQ. If you are strong in PR configuration, no? So same. It will be very easy now. Write down. SPRO, IMG, materials management, purchasing, under purchasing purchase order. Under purchase order, define document type. Under purchase order, define document type. Here guys, SPRO, then IMG, then here materials management, under materials management purchasing, under purchasing here purchase order, under purchase order define document types. Here define document types. Enter. Here and enter. Enter. Now go to position, give standard document type NB, enter. Give standard document type NB, enter. Here select NB line, select NB line, click on copy as icon, click on copy as icon, give your own document type, 4 characters. I'll use ZDMP. Z means customization, D means domestic, DM means domestic, P means purchase. ZDMP, domestic purchase. Comma, give description. Comma, give description. Give document type, in bracket 4 characters. Comma, description. Comma, description. Enter. Click copy all. You know what it copies. It copies item category and it copies link document. Click copy all. Continue and save. Continue and save. Continue and save. So guys, whenever my client is buying material from domestic vendors, he will use document type ZDMP, domestic purchase. If it is import, then ZIMP, import purchase. If it is service, ZSER. We have to customize our own code. Okay, well done. Save it. Now put a star mark and write on. Purchase order will be controlled by document type. 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 Right on. Types of controls by document type. Heading. So it controls purchase order. But in purchase order, what it controls? Right on. Types of controls by purchase order document type. Types of controls by purchase order document type. Types of controls by purchase order document type. Right on. First one. It controls number range of PO. 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 Second one. It controls field selections of PO. It controls fields of PO. It controls fields of PO. Field. It controls fields of PO. It controls fields of PO. Next. Third one, it allows item category. It allows item category. So who is this AML? Left. It allows item category. It allows item category. So these are three controls will be controlled by PO document type. Okay. So this is how you have to customize document type to differentiate type of purchase. Right heading. Define number ranges of PO. Define number ranges of PO. Right on. In SAP standard, each purchase order document, each document type will have one internal and one external number range. Each document type will have one internal and one external number range. One internal and one external number range. Full stop. Next line. Number range length is 10 digits maximum. Next line. Number range length is 10 digits maximum. So maximum length is 10 digits. Sir. Okay. Right on. Start. Right on. Start. SPRO IMG. Material management. Purchasing. Under purchasing, purchase order. Under purchasing, purchase order. Under purchase order, define number ranges. Here you can check. Define number ranges. Enter. Enter. So here, click on change interval. Click on change interval. Okay. Then here, insert line, two lines. One is for internal, one is for external. Here, insert line. Give serial number. This serial number you have to enter manually. Give serial number, comma from and to number range, comma from and to number range for both internal and external. How it becomes external? When you activate this red box, it becomes external. So give from and to number range for both internal and external, and save. Yes. So guys, 13 and 14 are my internal and external number range here. So this 13 and 14 I created for domestic purpose. So I have to assign to this domestic vendor, this domestic purchase. Na? So right hand. Go back to your document type screen. So here, go back. Here, define document. Go back to your document type screen. Select your document type by using position. Select your document type by using position. Just go to position. Give your document type ZDMP. No? Select your document type by using position, and here guys. Assign number range serial number 13 and 14. Na? See, internal 13, external 14. Assign your number range serial number. Enter and save. Enter and save. Enter and save. So whenever client is creating order to domestic vendor, na, he will select document type ZDMP. So whatever number range is assigned to ZDMP, that number will reflect. Same like you got RFQ na 40300 some numbers. So same number. Okay. So it will generate automatically. Okay. So guys, we'll continue from tomorrow. And remember, this Saturday you will have a class. This Saturday. Okay. And Saturday at 7 o'clock. Use same link, whatever you are using now, and Saturday we meet at 7 o'clock. Okay? Okay? Any objection? Super. So
No, sir.
we'll meet tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow, same time is